Not till tomorrow. Please. Okay, hold it down, hold it down. We didn't win, all right? First of all, we've been away for a little while, so the Dodgers and Cubs were tied 2-2 in the series on Thursday. Now the Cubs are ahead 3-2, backs against the wall, because we lost. But Kenta Maeda only let up one run. It wasn't really his fault. John Lester of the Cubs held them in check to one run over 7 innings. Lester allowed the Dodgers one run on 6 hits in a Game 1 no decision that the Cubs eventually won. So with him out of the way, finally we get our 2 shutout specials all lined up, and that's going to be a big deal, I think. Anyway, I'm Randy. You know who you are. Come on in, pull up a chair, sit down, relax, and let's talk Dodgers. This is the best, first, and only video podcast by fans, for fans of your Los Angeles Dodgers, and we're doing it with Crappy Mike Day. It is, in fact, Crappy Mike Day. See, we're using the stick mic again. Why? For luck, because we've been doing stuff with Periscope the last couple of days. It hasn't been working. We didn't win, so. All right. Let's just get right to the fun stuff. We know what we have to do. We'll get to the particulars later. I've got a Do You Care? And like I said, we're backs against the wall, but we got the Cubs right where we want them. You know, we're down 3-2. Oh, my gosh. Yeah, but we can do it. Right, Vinny? We can do it. All right. Let's get into some fun stuff. First of all, this is kind of wild. Do you care? We haven't done a Do You Care around here in a long time. That's where we tell you something and ask, do you care? You know. Anyway, this was in the news the other day. Not sure anybody heard about it. Not sure anybody cares. That's where we're going to mention it. Former Dodger pitcher Hiroki Kuroda, remember him? Announced he's going to retire at the end of the Japan series. Kuroda's 41. He went 10-8 this season with a 3.09 ERA to help his Hiroshima Carp to its 7th Central League title in Japanese professional baseball. Kuroda, you may remember, turned down a lucrative contract with the Yankees to return in 2015 to the Carp, where he spent most of his entire career before his first season in the major leagues in 2008 with the Dodgers. So to that I say,
do you care?
Not particularly. I mean, it's nice, but you know, I'd rather have him on the Dodgers. We could probably use that guy. Yeah, I don't really care. All right, let's do our shout-outs right now. We've got some shout-outs for, this is a long list because this may be our last postseason show. They might be all after-season shows out of this, so anyway, shh. All right, shout-outs to Aaron, Ronald, Luis, Bobby K, Kathy E, David C, Roger, Scott L, and how about the entire pre- and post-staff of the Sportsnet LA gang for doing such a great job on their pre- and post-game shows after every postseason game, and it was held on Sportsnet LA for those of you who have it. John Hartung and team have done a great job, and I wouldn't be at all surprised if their shows receive some sort of Emmy consideration next year. Thanks to all of you also for watching Let's Talk Dodgers all season. Don't know if this will be our last show in the season or postseason. Depends on what the team does this weekend, but we hope it is. So shout-outs to all of you. All right. Our stats of the day, we got one. I'm only giving you one today. Justin Turner broke a 60-year-old franchise record in the Dodgers' 8-4 loss in Game 5 of the NLCS on Thursday when he reached base safely in a 15th consecutive postseason game. Turner's single in the 3rd inning off John Lester snapped Turner's tie with the former Dodger right fielder, Carl Furillo. Remember that guy? Well, I certainly do. Who reached safely in 14 straight postseason games from 1953 to 1956 while the team was in Brooklyn. So kudos and a tip of the Dodger cap to Justin Turner for breaking the all-time franchise record. Postseason hits, baby. All right. All right. I like it. Let's see what else we got here. Got to hit in every postseason game. That's great. Stat of the day, and now this date in Dodger history, October 21st. Well, we're going to go way back to 1968 for this one. Not a great day, but we're not playing today, so we're not jinxing anybody. We're not playing today. It's a sad day in Dodger history. Some of you may remember the name, some of you may not. You may be too young. Fresco Thompson, he was a former second baseman who played for the Brooklyn Dodgers and later became a club executive. On this date in 1968, he died at the age of 65. Thompson played for the Dodgers in the 1931 and 1932 during a major league career that spanned 9 years, from 1925 to 1932 and 34. His best seasons came during his 4 years with the Philadelphia Phillies from 1927 to 1930. But we remember him best because after his playing days, he was a popular figure because he was frequently used as an after-dinner speaker, became a successful executive with the Dodgers, and he was an assistant farm director for most of those years. And just before his death, he was named executive vice president general manager, but he didn't really get to do those duties much because he passed away. Anyway, that happened on this date in 1968. But we do have some positive for this October 21st date. How about this? A couple of birthdays. 1948 is when Bill Russell was born on this date, so it makes him 68 years old. And Franklin Stubbs, born in 1960, making him 56 years old. So happy birthday to two Dodgers today. All right, that's cool. And for Flashback Friday, well, it doesn't get more flashback than this. How about the Vin Scully bobblehead? We'll show you that for Flashback Friday. And Vinny, as you know, got to say it's time for a Dodger baseball yesterday. And there he is, Vincent Edward Scully. We remember him well, the voice of the Dodgers for 67 years. Wow. All right. Let's get you out of the ballpark for the final two games of the NLCS anyway. We don't know if it's the final games of our season or the Cubs season. We don't know yet. We'll find out over the weekend. Saturday's game, October 22nd. It's a 5:08 Pacific time start, okay? 7 o'clock in Chicago, 5:08 in Los Angeles. Left-hander and our ace, Clayton Kershaw. He's going up against their right-hander, Kyle Hendricks. And it's going to be on Fox Sports 1 again, so watch that. And, of course, since we're going to win that game, I can feel it, there has to be a Game 7. Not if necessary. It's going to be necessary, okay, Cubs? The GOATs are going to get you. The GOAT curse is going to blow you away, all right? So Game 7, Sunday, October 23rd, we hope, 5:08 Pacific time game. Left-hander Rich Hill, our other shutout specialist, against Jake Arrieta on Fox Sports 1 as well. And then we'll be able to advance the World Series to play the Indians, I hope. Well, it'll happen, okay. And you know what? Let's just put it this way. If the Cubs do win this thing, which they won't, if they do, they're going to get blown away by the Indians because of the GOAT curse. So either way, they can't win the World Series. They haven't been in it since 1945. They lost then. The GOAT curse says they're never going to ever win a World Series. Doesn't mean they're not going to get into it. They could. I hope they don't. If we get our bats going, and Kirsch does his job, Rich Hill does his job, and the bullpen does its job, and the defense does its job, and everybody gets on base and scores and blows away the Cubs, well, you know the rest. All right, that's going to do it. I think we're going to be back on Monday, rain or shine, win or lose. We'll be back. We're going to wrap up, no matter what happens, we're going to wrap up the National League Championship Series because it will be over by Sunday. Hopefully we'll be going off to Cleveland by then because they have home field advantage. But if not, we're still going to be here. We're not sore. We're going to concede if we lose. We're not sore losers. Jab, jab. All right. But we will be back on Monday. So tell all your friends to get our Facebook page. And by the way, thank you once again for watching Let's Talk Dodgers all season. It's only a labor of love. Nobody's getting paid around here. But we're having a hell of a lot of fun. So come on back, pull up a chair, sit down, relax, and let's talk Dodgers on Monday. Hopefully we'll talk about some Dodger wins and those bats that go crazy. All right? Go Kirsch. Go Rich Hill. Go Dodgers. And for luck, we're going to play that one more time because we want to all hear Vinny say that one more time. Hopefully maybe at a World Series when he throws out the first pitch or something. Say it one more time, Vin.
It's time for Dodger baseball.
See you Monday, everybody. Go Blue. Bye-bye.